Oh,
Sorry guys, I broke Josh.
he poisoned me.
I poisoned him. Kathy, that's something new. I'm proud. I'm glad. Was it good? Also, I broke Josh.
Guys, he like crapped himself right next to me.
All right, you gotta go back to town.
Do I? Oh, yeah, you're right. Part of the sheriff. It was so gross.
You know,
I'll take last night over that.
I shattered a lot yesterday, but I don't think it was that bad.
That was like,
Our heroes returned from their mission in the Fields of Despair. Upon their return to Outpost Hope, they were greeted by the unexpected arrival of Master Surya. His face grim and eyes heavy with regret, Master Surya solemnly shared the news of the monastery's fall.
The monastery held strong against the attack of the fiend forces, just as it had for thousands of years. Our walls have never been breached, our sacred ways a mystery to all. When the robed figure appeared, suddenly our powers were drained, our magics no longer strong enough against this forceful being. Although the monks fought courageously against the invading horde, they were too few. The temple was quickly overrun. All inside were brutally slaughtered with no hope of mercy. Lady Anaya was hidden in the inner sanctum of the monastery, but to no avail.
oops.
The horde quickly found her, but rather than kill her as they had done with the others, they brought her before the mysterious
She's like,
cloaked
you
figure.
can't kill me. I have
and repeatedly
boobs."
asked her about Azran.
He's like, I have a hand.
I know who you are, my lady, and I know the secret of why you came here.
Look,
Tell
that's the
me
guy
where
from
I can
Masters
find
Universe.
the boy, and you have my word that no harm will come to either of you. Hold your silence, and your son will suffer beyond imagining.
You can do your worst to me, and I will not yield. I will tell you nothing
Not
of
the
the
queen?
stranger or where they have gone. Do as you will with
Got
me.
boobs.
I'm
She
not
does.
afraid of
They're
death.
definitely like trying to show off
It
her
was
boobs
then
right
that I
now.
fled the monastery. I had to inform the prince of his mother's death, and let the changelings know
fucking
that the fiends
loser
were
kid.
still hunting them. It's only a matter of time before the Emperor's forces make their way to Outpost Hope in search of Azran. We must move quickly to ensure the survival of the prince and our future.
Cool, as long as I don't have to escort him.
Wow.
I just am done with escorting that.
That was actually a very detailed cutscene. Like story
All
wise,
the details I saw were the boobs, but that was it.
like story wise, it actually did a lot. It actually progressed.
The boobs?
Sure, the boobs. Talk to the damn chief, you boob addict. Actually, the breeze actually feels pretty good. All right, so Kathy, you still there?
Welcome
I have
back, soldier.
a question.
I know those
Maybe you can help me
generals
out.
wouldn't stand a chance against you.
And there's this guy with this terrible acting.
While the invasion of Outpost Hope has been halted, it's only a matter of time before the General of Death Guard marches on a campaign of vengeance. Understand this. If he leaves Death Guard, we will all die. You, me, Azran, everyone.
Okay.
I'm sure you understand the need for stamina and vigilance.
I have stamina.
Captain Saris has moved out to the field's eastern border. Go find her and offer your support. If we're to succeed, we must work together. You'd better be going. Saris can become rather irritable if kept waiting too.
Cool, sorry. Alright. Let's sell stuff and upgrade.
A very important
Those
question.
poor, brave. The master and trainer are all that's left of the ancient order. I just can't. I don't want to believe it.
Hi.
Whoa, what's up?
And poor Azran.
How are you tonight, Jake?
He hasn't been the same since the monk master. What Azran needs right
Reading
now
it.
is a friend.
You're not looking, so I
Someone he
can...
admires
I'm
and
listening.
trusts.
Yeah.
You should go
Ready.
speak to him. Tell him that when he's
I want to
ready.
buy shit. Why does the fucking merchant have to talk?
know
I
what
want
he's
to buy
going
shit.
through.
Stop talking. Thank you. I would like to buy your finest gems. I think that's exactly what I need. Cool.
That's shadow damage. That wasn't insta-kill.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was shadow damage.
Was it shadow damage?
Yeah. Arguing like a true... Sorting too much TCG. That dude, I want to be doing that. Yeah, shadow damage. Yeah, shadow damage.
Not instant kill, he says. Alright. Yeah, that's true.
Alright, Jake, maybe you can help me out then. Very important question. I gotta make a deck for Gym Leader Challenge format for Pokemon. It has to be monocolor, one color. Kind of like monocolor one. It'd be fairy. I thought I had a burp, so I felt it, but then it just like retracted. Fire. I don't even get the finish. We already know what I was gonna say. Or fairy. But bet's on you. I already have a fairy deck, but the thing is, fairy's kind of
there can be no doubt
not good because they don't make any new fairy cards.
But and he will pursue any means at his disposal to find and destroy him.
Did I say something that was JoJo? I think I said something that was JoJo.
This is Pokemon.
But
I did. Oh, it's kind
of
showing it.
My home and the needless deaths of my brothers. But I resign. We must remain focused on our objective. To see the prince reclaim his birthright from the monster
fairy.
who
I kind of made a fairy deck already. But I made the fairy deck as a gag deck because
silly Nick,
leave me alone.
That's a phone. That's not a deck.
I mean, I gotta get the cards, but I made the deck and
you.
saved it.
Since Master Surya's arrival, I've been hounded by those who think to counsel
Fire,
me
you
through
say?
this tragedy.
Fire is good.
You should have a fiery deck. Good job.
I made the fairy deck as a second, like,
They're
fun deck,
to think that
but
their
I
words
can't
would hold
use
any
fairy.
meaning to me. Everyone I ever loved, the only home I ever
Did you
knew.
do it again?
No!
I'm in the second window of it now. What the fuck is happening? Did it come back in from outside?
I've been clean as a whistle this time.
Mother, my only
that's a
real
whistle.
family. She was an
They're
innocent.
really oh my god, what is happening? It's getting
And they
worse.
slaughtered her like a common beast. I now know the pain of my people.
What the fuck is happening?
I will not rest until every last member of the Emperor's regime has been made
swallow
to suffer the pain of vengeance. I've never
All
given
like
you an order nor asked anything that you could not
cards are
deliver.
Volcanion deck. Volcanion's good.
But I know you can deliver this. Ensure that we make our way to Korinthal. Do this, and you will have helped me. You will have proven to me that your arrival at the monastery was not the catalyst for our destruction.
I haven't heard anything you're saying, but cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Greetings once
I'm
again,
not talking. No,
Outlander.
I'm sorry. I really don't care, and I just want to buy shit.
Why did you go up there?
I don't know.
So the
Um,
I'm not surprised one bit. The Emperor's forces are everywhere, and the monk's location is legendary. It was only a matter of time before the Emperor found a way to eliminate them, just like everything else around here. Yes, it's sad that they're all dead, but what about us? I didn't see any of them fighting off the Emperor when he attacked. I didn't see any of them coming down off their high perch to help us lowly commoners on the war front. In my opinion, we got worse things to worry about than a bunch of dead monks. The prince's mother died up there. Tragic, yes, but he needs to focus on the big picture here. Since Master Sir Whatever came back with the news, the prince has done nothing but mope and snap at anyone who tries to talk to him. That's how I got this nice shiner. Well, it was bigger before. Swelling's gone down some. Hey, I heard Azran talking about you earlier. He seems to look up to you. Maybe you should stop wasting your time looking for praise and go over there and talk some sense into him.
okay.
Cool. I would like to buy some stuff.
Fire is like one of the only decks I have never really tinkered with. Ironic.
Sorry. Do you know Tinker is a villain in the Spider-Man universe?
So, ironically, I have a demo deck at the store that is red for GLC, the new format. And I actually played it yesterday with somebody, and it kicked ass, even though I don't think it was a good deck. But apparently it actually worked really well. It actually went smoothly.
Sure.
But no, that's another obsidian. You should probably take that on the safe side.
Yeah, you probably.
So red is honestly has really good cards. Volcanion, the baby Volcanion is so good.
Nick likes babies.
But I like fairy decks. I always like fairy decks when I play competitive. Before the COVID, when tag team were still in, I had a Gardevoir Sylveon tag team deck that kicked ass. It's really cool, but I'm sad that they stopped. But like dragons are really cool. It's a really cool deck. Dark actually won the latest competition, 1K competition. Second place with colorless. But water's really good. Fire's really good. Has Picargo and the Volcanion and a couple other boys.
What's power again? I don't think I'm gonna get anything that's gonna match up to that though. What's power again as far as my level stuff goes?
Power's your crit, special crit.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's right.
That's not power. Go down one. Special critical chance.
Doesn't say power, Nick. That's why.
Oh.
That's what I'm asking for is what power is.
That's your power.
I don't fucking care about that. Why was I? Okay. All right.
So I can't decide what to do. Fighting has a lot of cool stadiums and support cards that make already beefy things beefier and attack heavier. Fire is all about discarding energy and putting it into play other ways. Water just accelerates super fast with all their Pokemon. Green evolves really fast. Dark is passive aggressive, I guess. It really is passive aggressive. They hit when they need to, but they have really, really good stalling potential.
I could have sworn about a strength one too. Or is it the one I applied? I thought I had both strength and stamina. So I just had strength. Okay. Alright, good enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Psychic hits like a truck. Dragon's dragon.
Dragon.
And fairy, I think I made the best fairy deck I can. There might be one or two cards I can swap out. But I got all the key components that I could find. I was like in bed earlier just building a fairy deck and it felt really fun. I'm like, just building a fairy deck on my phone.
I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you. You don't work tomorrow morning, do you?
No. I am playing Elden Ring tomorrow.
So if you work tomorrow morning, I'd come visit you before work. And steal some ball. I mean, take some ball. Buy some ball. Yeah, that one, buy some ball.
We hop out 1 cent per card, and then we discount 2 cents. How about that?
No.
Wow.
Is it 1 cent per card?
And then we discount 2 cents.
You're gonna pay me 2 cents per card.
Pay you 1 cent per card. Yeah. That's not good enough. That's fair. I mean, hey, I would require more than a penny if someone wanted to give me cards.
Yeah.
Personally.
So I'll be building 2 decks for GLC. But one of them's just a fun fairy deck, which will probably never win, but it's fairy. Can't say no.
No. I say no to fairy.
How was yesterday? How did yesterday go? I'm sad I missed. You probably wanted to destroy that thing that you couldn't before.
What thing?
Go down.
What thing?
Oh, it got canceled? No. I was actually had like a pretty proactive day.
I must find out.
So I wasn't able to keep tabs on the chat. Oh, that sucks.
I know you're tired from your last endeavor.
Oh, it's Waifu.
But there's a lot to do before we can press onward. The minefield of chaos, as it is affectionately called by my soldiers, lies just ahead.
Oh yeah, no
I need
worries.
you to carve a safe path through the minefield. Don't look so grim. You'll be fine so long as you pay attention. The mine sowers, while completely lacking in combative capabilities, are very competent in their duty.
Oh, he just blew up. You alright?
And Bombardier Mulgrote will likely try to stop him.
That like
He's a
actually hit
dangerously
me.
clever fiend engineer who's been a thorn in our sides since the beginning of the struggle. The sheriff and I will navigate the path that you carve through the field. We will meet you at the gates to the inner wall, which lies just beyond the minefield. You have proven yourself time and again.
Don't.
I'm not.
I
I'm
know
trying to
you will
hold.
succeed here as well.
It's hard work.
Just need to get like fucking
Oh, okay.
air filter and put it up your butt.
Well, that sucks. I'm sad it got canceled. From what I saw, everybody was going to be there. And yeah, when you get stuff sorted, I mean, I could always come over too if something gets canceled, like a Sunday night or something, whatnot. Or work, doesn't really matter. Yeah, I can help you a little deck. I'm not like the greatest when it comes to the GLC format, but I know a thing or two.
I know nothing.
I'll talk to him later.
I have money, and I can go back and buy stuff. Wow, I got a lot of money really quick.
Yeah, I always enjoy building decks, which is a problem because that takes money after building the deck. But building electronic decks don't.
That's not true, sir. That requires internet.
That requires an app.
Which requires internet.
No.
I'm calling out. Turn off internet. Try doing it then.
Alright, I'll use my mental power, prowess.
Alright, so there's no deck being built then.
Wow. You think I don't know cards?
Come on, who do you think you are, Sir Nicholas?
I could probably build a deck mentally and just go with it.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
I literally.
Well, don't you see? He lives in Africa in a shack that doesn't have connection to internet. So yeah.
But how are we streaming?
We're using 5G.
Which is
just not internet.
A form of.
No, it's not.
Internet.
It's cellular data, good sir.
Which is a form of internet.
That is not a form of internet. As a form of data transfer, which
internet is a form of data transfer.
Yes, it is, and so is 5G. But they're not. But 5G is not internet. A chimp is an ape, but a gorilla is not a chimp.
Just chain lightning him.
I feel like a potion.
Like if you consider it a luxury expense, literally. Back in the day, yeah, that makes sense, but nowadays it's just part of life.
Why can't I afford better internet then? I would like the 600 megs that you have for free.
It wasn't for free. They upped their bill.
Yeah. Well, I can't afford that bill. So where's the equality here then?
We're splitting it between 3 people.
Yeah, but I can't do that. So that's not equality. What if 2 people out of the 2 people can't afford that? Then how do we do that?
Work more.
No, that's gross. Wow, that actually really sucks.
We haven't been upgrading it.
Yeah, but I think I can only upgrade it one more time. So even then, it's not. Shouldn't be
Your
that.
chain lightnings should be used as like a finisher move if they run away, not a starting move. Yeah, I'm always down to build decks though. I'll build as many decks as you want. I gotta think of my next commander deck still.
Use Commander Kari from Neo Genesis Evangelion. He's the ultimate commander. He's also a terrible father.
Oh shit, I really should have went to my storage unit today. I need to get another backpack out of my storage unit. But man, I could do it before.
I'm
gonna start bringing 2 backpacks to work now. One just to carry all my decks and cards, and another one to carry my normal stuff.
I just harmed the mind. Do you see that?
I did. Well done.
I need the power! Woo! Ha!
I think I have 3 decks on me right now. One for Magic, one for Pokemon, one for Y Schwartz. I'm about to have 2 for Pokemon. No, 3 for Pokemon. Oh gosh.
I have the deck in Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories. Does that count?
No.
Okay.
You bring it with you?
Yeah, I have it on Game Boy Advance. I can definitely bring it with me.
Physically?
Yes.
The cards.
Yeah, it's in the cartridge. You gotta open up the cartridge and you get the cards out. I gotta open my VCR and then inside there's a marshmallow.
This has been good talk. I've been thinking about a lot.
I have no idea what's happening at all. This for the past like half hour you've been talking.
That's okay. You're killing shit.
Yeah, I also haven't been understanding what's been happening in this game for the past like half hour as well. So I've just been really lost in every conversation that's happening.
So you met up with a girl, and she wants to basically kill more shit. More generals.
Cool, deep story, love it.
And her and the chief or the police guy, whatever he's called,
Warden,
are going through the path you already been to and cleaning everything up there. So.
Cool. And why are we doing this?
Because you're about to get fucking invaded by everything that was from the monk temple.
But why would we have to kill the guys here when we're gonna be invaded? Because wouldn't they just run to the other guys?
Cripple the forces.
I say we let everybody die and then we just go on about our lives. I don't care about the king, the prince, the queen was pretty alright, but she's dead now, so.
You guess you didn't care about her enough.
Well, no, they fucking abducted me over to here to fight bullshit war that I don't care about. I could have saved the queen, and then she would owe me. So that'd been great.
Yo, what happened to all your money?
I spent all of it. Yeah, apparently getting those pieces of armor and then all the gems were pretty expensive. So I still need 2 more gems too. So, but I should have enough when I go back now. By the way, in Elden Ring, I gotta say I'm really happy that I have such nice immunities to things, because all the fucking things that are dropping, the basilisks and the fucking weird two-faced monsters that are everywhere, I'm so happy my death buildup does not get super quick, because I can literally just like stand in the mess and just beat everything to death and I'm fine. Oops. Oh. No! Go down! Go! What are you doing? I'm pushing go. Oh my god.
Don't worry, you upgraded your stun enough where it's like a long stun.
I just want my OE to be effective. Yeah, see, it's only a couple behind. Still do a lot of damage.
You don't have much int, so it makes sense.
I am not very intelligent. Oh.
Oh fuck, I was gonna work on YouTube stuff today. They didn't do anything.
Damn it, Nick.
I laid in bed all day. You laid in bed too!
I was asleep in bed. I didn't lay in bed.
I laid in bed. I had to go to my storage unit. I had to go get some blood work done. I had to fix YouTube stuff. I feel like there's... Oh, and I had to go get a new windshield wiper. Which, actually, that's pretty important. And I didn't do any of it.
Probably.
I laid in bed. That was super exhausting.
Yeah, honestly, that's been the most annoying thing lately. That's like I think the more frustrating part about the hours that I've been getting is just the fact that like the days off I get, I'm like, oh, I finally get to relax. And it's like, no, I actually got like a billion things I gotta get done because I haven't had time like for this week and last week to do anything.
I mean, I have time to do stuff before and after work. I just, one, haven't been choosing to. And two, I just had a busy weekend. And my body was just exhausted.
Yeah.
As people say, as people think going to the movies isn't exhausting, it is still exhausting. But let me tell you, Batman was a good movie. Jujutsu Kaisen was also a good movie.
You're dropping your skills. Stop it.
Oh yes, he did. Insta kill.
That was a stump.
I still want a smoothie.
Did you go smooth? Believe in I think I know. Oh yeah, that song's in my head. I heard this story that someone, I was on Reddit that someone was saying that this guy sent to his crush a Rickroll, and she didn't understand it. She didn't know what Rickroll was. So because the song is like, honestly, like kind of romantic, she thought it was like a move, and they started dating because of it. It's really funny.
Jeez.
How do you not know what a Rickroll is? Like, it's still a thing. It really is still a thing. Don't know how, but it is. I'm excited for when we get to play more Metroid, and then we get to be done with Metroid, and then we get to guess what game it is that we got next. Oops, I got hit by a thing.
I can't wait to get out of the Metroid to play another game.
Exactly, but it's also going to be a fun game, so it's going to be better.
Metroid's fun. I do like Metroid. I just don't like Metroid as much as you like Metroid.
Well, see, the problem is you're playing the bad Metroids, so once we get through the bad Metroids... That's not really even true. Honestly, the bad Metroid is there's... In my book, there is... Federation Force is the worst Metroid, and then you have... Well, I don't really want to admit it. It is kind of true. It just is not as good as the others. I enjoy it for gameplay, though, but there's a lot that's like you can pick apart about it. But Other M would probably be the next worst one for most people.
You're one of those people in this game that discovers every ghost inch of the map, aren't you?
I like having a complete map, man.
No, I'm curious.
Waiting?
Waiting?
Do I have to get everything? No.
Wait.
But I still stand by it that I think the Primes are the weakest Metroid games out of the series. They're good games. They're just not good Metroid games.
Are you rating all Metroids or just the console ones?
No, we're doing all of them. Nick really likes doing things in like proper chronological order, like not like how they released. And
yeah,
so we're playing all the Metroid games, minus I'm not having us play Federation Force, so we're skipping that one until the very, very end. So yeah, we started with Zero Mission.
And that was you. You wanted me to play Zero Mission first.
Yeah, because we're playing. Yeah, but even every time I've talked to you about playing things in order, you always say yes, I want to play them in order. So, and I remember asking you for Metroid, and you said the same thing. So
yeah, it makes it more understandable.
So yeah, we're playing. We played that, and after Zero Mission, it's Prime 1, 2, and 3. So.
I liked Hunters, thank you.
Oh, Dread is not the worst game. What? I was gonna say how could you say Dread? No, Dread is not the worst game. Dread is like probably my third favorite of all the Metroids. So, Hunters is also pretty rough too. But yeah, no. Dread's amazing. I have a pretty unpopular opinion where I just think that the Prime games are not good Metroid games. They're all right games. They're just not good Metroid
Prime Hunter
games.
I thought was good, except for my cramped hand.
Yeah, that's a you thing, honestly, though. I really still stand by that. But regardless, there's a problem.
If I was playing on the bigger DS, that would probably be different.
I don't think it would have. But Federation Force, that's the bad one. And then Other M, not Dread. That's the one that people hate on. I can understand why people hate on it. I just personally genuinely enjoy the game. The problem is the D-pad thing in my phone is the only thing that makes it where it is lower on my list. And then, but yeah, I think after those ones, my least favorites would be in the order: Metroid Prime 3, Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime, and then from there on up are like the good ones, which are the 2D ones.
Prime Hunter?
No, Prime Hunter was down the list too.
Huh.
So, Hunters is one of the worst ones, but it's just because to me the biggest problem with it is it's a Prime, so it loses like I don't know. It's not very Metroidvania. Like it really isn't.
I like the Prime designs.
Listen, I think that they're good games. I just think they're bad at being what Metroid is. So.
I mean, Metroid doesn't have to be a specific thing.
Well, it is. They established themselves over years.
Yeah, they could change.
Yeah, but then that's not really what you're used to anymore. It's the same argument I have with Breath of the Wild, how it's like, it's a brand new type of game. It doesn't really feel the same way anymore. And if it doesn't feel the same way anymore, then if you like the way it feels before, then it doesn't really feel for you, you know? So.
True. But I mean, sometimes if you keep the same thing, it loses some people.
True. Just not me.
So
I'm the type of person where you just
forgot a whole bunch of stuff up there.
I'm just a person where you just add a whole bunch of areas.
Evolution of the formula, indeed.
Yeah, but I honestly, like, the thing is that when you change it that much, then it doesn't even really resemble the original game anymore. And that's where I feel like with Metroid Prime's do.
I mean, when you take the first Zelda to come out and where Zelda is before Breath of the Wild, there's a big evolution chain there.
No, not really, actually. There really is not. Breath of the Wild was the first one that really, truly changed one up. So.
Yet I couldn't get through the first 2 hours of
Dude, I just had to do that. I just had to do that the other day, and I literally was like, I was like dying to get this. I just needed to get far enough so I could get Oak's letter, so I could at least have a shot at that. It was so unpleasant. I really did not want to play that. Like, I think Arceus has genuinely ruined me. I feel like I don't like OG Pokemon now. I just want that.
Don't get Violet and Scarlet then.
I don't think I was going to anyways. It was awful.
Because Violet and Scarlet said they're going to be playing a lot like Sword and Shield.
See, the thing is, I did like Sword and Shield. I just, man, I don't know. I don't know. I think they should stick with Arceus, make more Arceus games. I'll play those ones, and I can leave the base ones with other people because I just don't care enough.
Yeah, I feel like they may continue doing Arceus type games, but they're not going to be the main series.
I agree. I mean, it would be wrong to do that way. Because if you change up the formula, the same way I feel about Breath of the Wild,
like definitely
you don't you don't, yeah, but not.
Why are you running
really? I need to do this. I think that you need to keep on making the way the games the way you did, as well as the way you're going in a new direction. So Metroid, I think that's fair because they have the 2 games the whole time they've been doing the Prime. So, you know, it's fine. But yeah, I have more of a problem when you change up the formula. So I can respect that. Like, trust me, they can still make the games. I'm sure people will play them and love them, but I just wanted to play the spin-off ones, like more of the main ones, as long as they continue to be the way they are. So,
spin-off will always be different than the main series.
True. As long as they keep on supporting the original and they keep on supporting the new one, then that's all right.
That's an item there too.
What? Where?
You walked over it like 3 times. Down, south, east.
Oh. Is it an item? That's not an item. Dude, I can't see this game. It's like everything is pixels in dark places.
Looks fine to me.
I can't see shit. Yeah, but you have better eyes than I do.
True.
So yeah, that's the way I feel. Same thing with Zelda. Like keep on doing the Breath of the Wild, sure. Just keep on making the old style ones too, though. That's my only request.
I don't think they're going to do that though.
Well, they should. It's the same thing. How as much as I like Arceus way more than I like the classic style ones, if they decide to just
even with the classic style one,
if they
you already
decide
been all
to
the way
abandon,
right. You need to go left.
I think I missed some stuff down here though.
No, you did. You did it all.
I did. Okay. Yeah, just support the old stuff and support the new stuff.
Even with Pokemon and Sword and Shield, they changed a lot of stuff by just adding in the open world aspect of it.
They really didn't. It's still turn-based. It's still gyms. You still go through the whole thing.
They were not gyms. Oh, okay.
They were gyms.
Sun and Moon were not gyms.
True, but I didn't play that one because that was awful in another way. So.
And these were not traditional gyms.
It doesn't matter. They're still gyms, Nick. That's just semantics at this point. So.
It's not the original.
I'm not saying it's a clone of the same game. Same thing with all the Zeldas. They're not clones of each other either. They have slight progressions, but they are the same style. At the end of the day, they're the same style. If you're trying to say that Sun and Moon isn't the same style as the normal Pokemons, then you're just lying to yourself. They might not have gyms, but they're the same style at the end of the day.
Disagree.
Oh, that's cool, but they are
the trials are 100% different type of aspect to the game.
Nick, is it turn-based?
Why
do you aim Pokemon balls? Do you own the Pokeballs? Do you throw them? And do you have fully rendered everything appearing in the open world? You don't. So it's the same style as what they've been doing. That's what they've always done in the past. Now, granted, again, there's things that they've changed. They changed it every gen, but at the same time, it's still the same format. It's still turn-based. At its core, OG Pokemon is turn-based.
Arceus is turn-based.
Majority of, I mean, it doesn't. For most
The
of it,
battles
it
are
doesn't have to be.
turn-based.
It doesn't have to be though. That's the thing. You can still do.
You can't beat the game without doing.
Well, doing a couple battles, yeah, but it's not the same. What I'm saying is like, okay, so yes, that's fair, but it's got action in it too. You don't have action in the other ones. That's what I'm saying. There's a mix in Arceus, and there's not in the originals.
Sword and Shield, you do have. I mean, you have open world.
No, just walking in the world is not what I'm talking about. You don't have to dodge attacks. You don't have to sneak up on things. None of that's in the originals. So what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, you're still going from objective to objective of doing some sort of like gym-like thing, regardless, in each of the main series.
I mean, realistically, in Arceus, you're still doing gym-like things.
No, you're not though. Those are you're just fighting Pokemon. That's it. They're not. That's.
You're fighting Pokemon.
No, you're fighting trainers. That's the difference. You're fighting literally angry Pokemon, which you have to dodge. That is not the same as a gym battle, Nick.
Yeah, but you cannot progress, just like Pokemon games.
Yeah, but that's how video games work in general. It's still a video game at the end of the day.
It is like a badge.
It's not.
Or whatever Alola cut their stuff, you get the gems. Alola's different.
You get no badge for doing Arceus.
And Alola doesn't have gyms. You fight wild Pokemon as well. Well, not all.
Yeah, but you also have the fucking people that you beat, the big Kahunas. Those are gym leaders. You're just twisting the words. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm trying to say about this is that, okay, cool. Arceus did insanely good. It beat out fucking like pretty much everything else that they did recently. So that's great. But continue making the old style ones, and you can still enhance upon them. But they still need to hold to their roots. And for Zelda, same deal. Just continue making old ones for the people who like that, then continue working at pioneering a completely new direction.
Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to do that. Just with all the remakes they've been doing, I think they're going to do remakes.
Remakes are fine. That's what I'm saying. That counts too. It's an old one. I'm just saying, don't make everything you put out in Zelda to be Breath of the Wild style. That's all I'm saying. It can be a remake. I'm not saying it has to be an original game. I just want a Zelda that I don't have to play like Breath of the Wild. That's it. As long as they continue doing remakes, I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah. But at the same time, they're definitely, I mean, any game company will adapt to what...
Yeah, I know they will.
To what the market is currently, what's selling, what's trending, what's good, what's not.
And that's true. But you always lose people like me if you change it too much and you don't offer alternatives.
Fortunately, at least, again, personally thinking, most of the time they think more about analytics than they do about...
No, they do. Especially Nintendo.
Than they do about what the older generation likes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Because what's going to get them more money?
That's like
what's going to get them more money? The newer generation.
That's literally like the situation with Castlevania as well. Because Castlevania has, they went the direction of doing the Lords of the Shadows games, and they did insanely well. That being said, they lost so many people who were just that like the whole time they're just like, hey, can you make like a normal Castlevania game? And they never did. Then they're like, all right, well we can do something on mobile. Oh wait, the US doesn't get it, and like only Canada gets it. And then they're just like, okay, we shut it down. So at this point now they're like, it's just like, but that's the thing. It's like even if it does well, but this is the thing. That's Konami, and I know for a fact that Konami was at that point at the very least. I can't say for forever. I think the new CEO actually is a little bit more mindful of the fans now than the previous one was. But the previous one at the very least was just like, does it make us more money? No? All right, change it. So, like, you could tell they lost their soul for a little bit there. But yeah, I don't know. I just I say if it's feasible, I think keep the old things. I think these people would be surprised how many people would continue buying their stuff and how the sales would go for things if they also offered the old style of their games without changing the formula. Metroid Dread surprised me with how well it did, and they didn't change the formula.
I'm not saying you have to, but there's a very good chance that it will.
No, I know. I'd be intrigued to see how it does if they decide to to support new directions and continue old ones.
Indeed.
Because, again, Metroid Dread surprised me. It did better than I thought it was going to do, because I enjoyed it, but it's also just another Metroid that's 3D. And there's not a whole lot that makes it different. So, and that's okay, because that's what I want. So, but apparently a lot of other people want that too. And it's very intriguing to see, especially with how much people were, like, hyped over over Metroid Prime 4, and for them to come out with this, and like people still like.
I think it was more surprise. Definitely, the surprise factor was a good element to that as well. Oh, new ability.
Nope.
It's a summon. Wow. What if it's a mimic?
What?
What if that summon was a mimic?
From what?
What if it was a mimic? What?
Mimic from Elden Ring?
Just in general, mimic. It's mimicking you.
Well, because a mimic is also a chest, and I would not want a chest just sitting there fucking doing nothing. So you have to you know, talk more than just saying the word mimic. If you're talking an Elden Ring mimic, fuck yeah. But if you're talking like fucking like I'm just gonna eat you if you open me, then no, I wouldn't want that.
I mean, they beat you here.
Let's go. Yeah, also, by the way, I totally forgot that there's, like, your friend in
Welcome
in
to the
Diamond
doorstep
Pearl.
of the
I was like,
enemy
who's this
stronghold.
fucking kid? That's
Very.
I forget everything about. I
When a
genuinely don't
lashing
recognize
whip is
any of these
there to
faces,
keep
but I
them
know I played
motivated,
that
those
game like
fiends could
twice.
really
Sorry.
put together some sturdy
I don't even know what's
architecture.
going on. Either way, it's fine.
Death Guard is surrounded
I'm
by
letting
a
it go through its
fortified
things so
wall
people
that
can
must be breached before
read
we
it,
storm
but-
the fortress.
I'm so confused,
This
and I
will not
just
be an easy
honestly
task. In fact,
don't
it's
care
gonna be
anymore
very
about the
difficult.
story.
And there's a good
It's
chance
not
we'll all
very
die in
interesting.
there. Don't worry, my friend. You won't be braving death alone. Captain Saris and I will accompany you. Together, we stand half a chance at breaching the wall before we're all killed.
All killed.
We'll
hit us
fight our
pretty
way
bad.
into the heart of Death
It
Guard
sounded
in
like
search
Adam
of
West
General
there for a
Tearset.
second. Hey, Robin, we need to use the bat spray.
Tearset was appointed to hold this province by Emperor Nakiva himself. I've never actually faced Tearset, but I think it's safe to assume that he's very powerful, and will be quite put out by our little intrusion.
Has he been hit by a werewolf yet? He's about to get hit by a werewolf.
This will be the most glorious battle that either of us has ever seen.
I doubt that.
Onward!
Alright.
Break time!
Alright. Probably also save, because I haven't saved like the whole time we were playing.
Yeah, probably a good idea. We'll be right back, everybody. See you soon. Woo!